Yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are watching some more Civ 6 AI battles. So we are getting to the end of this particular series. Probably this one, or maybe the next one, is going to be the last one. So America ended up piecing out Cree. They only have Baltimore left, so poor America. Poor America. I don't know. I feel like the Cree should just finish them off. So if you missed the last episode, Korea started to pull ahead in victory, but then Australia actually came from behind and ended up taking the lead right near the end. And I'm not entirely sure. It was because I think they got another wonder or two up, but I'm not sure which wonder. They are building the Cristo Redentor. Nubia finished a wonder. Okay, we should go check on Nubia. I don't know what wonder they ended up finishing, though. I don't see any wonders over here. Huh. Okay, so what did Nubia finish? Nubia. What wonder did you finish? So we have a couple going. Oh, they got a Great Zimbabwe. So both Korea and Australia are currently working on spaceports. Korea might be done with one of their spaceports, though. No, it looks like they're still building. So Spain declared war on Scotland. Scythia declared war on Spain. Spain versus Scotland actually is going to be an interesting war. Oh, they built Hollywood. Or Broadway, rather. Okay. So that gave them another 15 points. And with Cristo Redentor, they're going to get another 15 points that way. So they might have enough score to stay up. We'll see. They're running a little bit out of time. So we're going to... I don't know. Australia did just finish the Redentor. So let's see Spain versus Scotland. Spain has a chance in Paris, it looks like. They have a few units over there. But they're pretty ancient. But then again, Scotland's troops aren't too modern either. So... I don't know. It's mostly really, I think, just a two-man race right now between Korea and Australia. Two-person race, rather. Korea still hasn't quite finished those spaceports, which I'm surprised because they went up pretty quick, but then they just kind of like curved off. What is this? This is really pretty. Plantation. I don't remember seeing their plantations look like that. And we played as them. All right. Well, there you go. I know it's the modern graphics, but still. Look at all the Outback stations, dude. Those are ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Or 18, 19, I think. Ridiculous, dude. Yeah, they did finish the Redentor. So they should be in first place by a little bit. I wonder if we can see the tile. Like, I'm wondering if we can actually see the yields on these tile. Oh, we can. Nice. Yeah, there's some crazy production here. Not a lot of food, but decent enough production over here. Like, Sydney is going to be able to build anything it wants. Especially since I think this belongs to Sydney. Yeah. Yeah, so Sydney has some crazy production right now. Okay, let's see how much ahead now Australia is. They have... Alright, well, we just entered the Atomic Age. Okay. Well, let's look at Dark Age. So we're in a Dark Age. Who else? Japan, Saladin, Scotland, America, all in Dark Ages. Yeah. India, Scythia, Spain, Australia, Mapuche, Norway, Gilgamesh, Montezuma, Khmer, Nubia are all in Normal Age, which then means Brazil. Okay, so Korea is in a Golden Age. And the thing is, so Korea's fallen quite a bit behind now. And I think it's the Wonder game again. 75 now versus 45, yeah. So he's jumping ahead because of these wonders. There's only 59 turns. So long term, I think Korea is going to be able to pass, but I don't know. Unfortunately, we're now in the Dark Age, and it just ended up switching ages, so we have to look at this crappy lack of color for the rest of the game, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Australia still is over here to the west. I don't think they're at war, and Nubia actually did take Zanzibar. I don't think Nubia is going to be able to make a late game push, though. I think it's still just a two-legged race, right? God, they took so much territory, man, because they have most of Samaria now. How goes the Amsterdam War? Norway is over here invading as well, and Norway might be able to grab a town or two. Most of their boats, though, disappeared, so they're not going to be able to take any of the English islands. Scotland made peace. Norway made peace with Scotland. Okay, so there you go. What happened to America? What happened? And then Brazil. I'm still so disappointed by Brazil, because Brazil had such a large amount of land here. They could have done so much work, and instead, they just got really, really passive. Oh, I didn't even notice. Zulu conquered Congo. Yeah, Nubia ended up taking Zanzibar from them, or actually Australia did, and then Kilwa ended up falling to Zulu, so Congo got eliminated. Totally didn't even notice that. You guys have probably been yelling at me in the comments, but I'm a little bit ahead, so I didn't really notice that. Are they building any other wonders over here? No. And there should still be, what, 3 or 4 more wonders left? If I remember correctly. Statue of Liberty, but I think the Statue of Liberty got built, right? Didn't we see that over here? Yeah, you have the Statue of Liberty. Great Zimbabwe got built. I thought there were 5 left. One was Broadway, one was the Redentor, one was Liberty, and one was Zimbabwe. So I still think, oh, it was the research station. Yeah. And actually, if I remember correctly, it needs to be built in Tundra. So that would be really, really good for Korea. I don't see them building a wonder, though, right now. And they still haven't finished. Nope, they did finish one of their spaceports. And actually, they're about to launch their first rocket. It's on the launch pad. So they're going to get one down pretty quickly. I think that gives you a little bit of score. I don't know. Actually, can we stop and see? Hold up. Hold up. Don't launch. Please don't launch. I want to see if this actually gives you any score for the actual score. Please, 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 don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. They're going, they're going, they're going. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. All right, please stop. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What's their score at right now? So science score is, well, they're at 721. Technology is 112. So we got to keep an eye out on that 112. Where was the research station? I don't think it was under wonders or culture, wasn't it? Wasn't it over here somewhere? Airport. No, maybe it was under culture. She might not be far enough ahead to actually build it. Oh yeah, we still have the Opera House too. Oh, and the Estadio. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it was over here. So Australia is over there. Montezuma, Gilgamesh. Surely I missed her, right? Shaka, Poundmaker, Pedro. Oh, she's over here. Yeah, so Australia can actually knock out these wonders where she can. So Australia could pull further ahead. The thing is, I don't think he can build this one. Must be built next to a campus on a research on snow or snow hills. So he can't build that one. The Estadio. Adjacent to an entertainment complex with the stadium. Entertainment complex with the stadium. He's got that right there. I don't think he has any entertainment, though, does he? Entertainment. There's a... Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any entertainments. He definitely doesn't have any stadiums. So I don't think he can knock that one out. And then Sydney... Adjacent... on the coast, adjacent to a harbor. That one he should be able to knock out. Okay. I forgot to look at the science tab. Wait, does he have a harbor? He's got to have a harbor. Yeah, he has a harbor. Oh, he does have an... No, that's a market. Oh, he does have a stadium. Okay. So he could actually build the Estadio, too. So he could build 2 more wonders. We'll have to see how that ends up working. Indonesia, man, we're coming along. We're coming along fine. So, 122, right? 122? Because we want to put another stop here. Did you shoot the rocket off? Nope, still there. 122. I think it was 722 with 122 or something. I would hope it's a little, like a large enough boost that it's pretty noticeable, but we'll see. So we're just kind of hanging out watching for this rocket to shoot off. We could pull out and see what else is happening. This war didn't really accomplish anything. We're getting to the point in the game where, you know, wars aren't really going to accomplish anything. The AI just seems to be really, really bad at fighting wars late game. Mostly because I don't think AI ever nukes. I wonder if there's a mod for that. AI will always nuke. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so there goes the rocket. And they're immediately throwing down the second one. And the second one is pretty far along as well. So she has enough science that she should have no problem getting it. And with a couple, well, it really is going to come down to whether or not she can get sabotaged. So she is well, about half of the way through. No one else is actually starting it yet. Did she get a boost on it? 742, so she did get a little extra score. Technology 114. It looks like she got 2 because it was 112, right? Yeah. So it doesn't look like it really accomplishes any extra score, which is kind of disappointing then. So how is she going to get more score then? Grow her empire a little bit? She will get more score for the civics, but Australia, I mean, Australia is going to always have more civic points. She'll always have more technology points. If he keeps building wonders, she might not be able to catch up. I guess if she can get some great people, that would be the only other thing. And she is in line for 3 great people now that we say that. And he isn't, maybe over here, 6 musician points. Maybe. So she might be able to get enough great people to curve this around. She might need a war. That might be the only way. She either, I think, needs a science victory at this point, or she needs to declare war and start conquering more territory. If she, like, takes Jinju and Isaac, that might give her enough, or even Hong Kong, that might give her enough score. And I guess always era score is a potential, too. I just don't know this late game what kind of era score they can get. So I'm kind of checking out Australia to see if he's building any of the additional wonders. Remember, the Estadio is going to be over here. And then we don't see the Sydney Opera House. So Zulu apparently is at war still with Nubia. But, I mean, Nubia, dude, they're rolling around with tanks right now. So Zulu are kind of in a bad spot for that war. Arabia still managed to hold on to their territory the whole game, which I'm pretty impressed by. Scythia as well. I'm seriously shocked that Scythia still is this large, because they have almost no military, and they've had almost no military the entire freaking game. Korea just never decided to declare war on them again. They're just going pure science right now, and Korea doesn't really have much of military either. So growth through military probably isn't going to happen. Is there any cities flipping? No, nothing's flipping, so Korea's pretty much stuck with their empire size at this point. Scotland, I don't see anyone losing. I'm just trying to glance really quickly and see if anyone is losing any cities. So Nubia is losing this city. Probably will flip back to Samaria's. Probably what's gonna happen there. And Zulu's probably okay over here. What about the Cree? Did they overextend themselves? They did not. And America is actually losing Baltimore. So America is going to be gone here in 5 turns. Poor America. We believed. So the Cree will be the dominant force in North America. South America still seems to be exactly where it's at. Australia has not started any additional wonders yet. So without any additional wonders, if they don't build any additional wonders, not entirely sure if they have a large enough lead to hold off Korea. I think if they build both of those wonders, they're going to be fine, though. So Korea declared war on Australia. I don't think anything is going to happen with that. India declared war on Scotland, and Scotland declared war on Australia. So this is probably a late-game war because of score. Korea does have a couple troops nearby, but yeah, not much is going to happen there. Korea did end up losing their spaceport. So someone did sabotage them with a spy, which is unfortunate. They are building, though, the second rocket down here in Cyan. So they should be able to get it off. Korea, I mean, maybe the nice thing with the war is they might start building a couple more units, but we'll see. We'll see. They should pretty much have all the techs at this point in the game, I would think. Anyone else building any science districts? It doesn't look like it. I think everyone else is a little too far behind. Yeah, it just appears as if everyone's a little too far behind. Mapuche, I have no idea what you're doing. Are you going for a war with Australia here? Maybe you're trying to get Indonesia? It would be funny for them just to come and destroy Indonesia from way the heck over there. Australia is getting really close to popping out its first. Oh, there's our Estadio. But there's no stadium here. How are you building it? Is the AI cheating right here? Because they're building it right here, but it said next to a stadium. I think the AI's cheating. Does the AI not have the same wonders? Like, the same wonder restrictions? Also, way to bring supply convoys forward. Those are really going to help you in this war, Korea. Must be built on a flatland adjacent to an entertainment complex with a stadium. They don't have a stadium. The AI is cheating. Yeah. AI cheats Civ 6 Wonder production. It gains more production. Yeah. So they must not have the same Wonder restrictions. It appears that they still have to build it on a flat land, but apparently they're not required to actually have the stadium. I don't know if that's a bug or if that is like maybe the AI can build it wherever, or they have to build it where it's supposed to be built, but they don't need the same like buildings around it. Which means theoretically then they could build the Sydney Opera House wherever. They don't have to build it right next to a harbor. That's the only thing I can think of. Huh, interesting. So let's look at science. Yeah, she's still working on second, but she's pretty far away on that. John Curtin is catching up, and it's only a 2-point game now. Only a 2-point game. I wonder why. She didn't catch up on Wonders. Might be error score at this point that she's catching up on. Oof, this is going to come down to the wire here. It really is. Well, I mean, he's going to get another 15 points. So he's only up by 2, but he's about to be up by 17. Because he's going to finish this Wonder. Because guess what? There's no stadium here. And yet he's still building it. So yeah, they must be able to build a Wonder. It has to probably be next to an entertainment district. They just don't need the stadium. That's kind of stupid. I don't like that. Could you have built it over here? This wasn't a flatland, could you? No, yeah, that was a grassland. So he could have built it right there without cheating. So I just don't know if that's a bug or if the AI is allowed to cheat. So if you know that, let me know. How? God, she ended up losing her industrial up here too. Dang, she's getting wrecked, man. She is building another Wonder though, the Hermitage. Oh yeah, we forgot about the Hermitage. Okay. And he's not building it, right? So that's actually really good for Korea, because that means that's going to negate his 15 points from there. So they should be fairly equal, unless someone else sneaks it out. But I don't see the Hermitage being built anywhere else. I just don't really know anyone else is far enough along to actually build it. What is that? Oh, that's the Arsenal. Nice. Nice, Scotland. Cree maybe could build it. I don't know where my voice went there. Yeah, the Cree maybe could build it, or even Brazil. Yeah, Baltimore is officially neutral, so America is gone. Goodbye, Teddy. And by America, obviously, I mean the U.S. Sorry, I'm North American. I live in the U.S., okay? It's always America to us. I know that's offensive sometimes. Australia, how goes the Estadio? Dude, by the way, I love the Estadio. It's one of my favorite buildings. It looks so cool. So he did officially knock out the Estadio in a illegal position, but sure. Korea, how's the Hermitage going? Slowly. So kind of wanted to wait to pause again to see how far till after the Hermitage, because right now Australia is gonna have a little bit bigger of a boost. God, she lost another freaking. God, she's getting wrecked by people's spies, so she's gonna have to win score. Yeah, she's gonna have to win with the score. Australia also got hit. I don't think they got the rocket up either, their first rocket, so there is that. I mean, Australia is not gonna win via science. But then again, neither is Korea. Over here in Africa, I guess they ended up piecing out. I don't see any tanks now for Nubia, so I'm not entirely sure if their tanks got lost, or maybe they did just move them up here. Ooh, Samaria ended up losing another territory. Oh, Samaria, man. What the heck is going on, dude? So now they're down to 1 territory. Is it flipping? Yes, and they're losing it. So Samaria is officially going to be eliminated here too. The question is Nubia going to be able to conquer both of these? Maybe. In which case, are they going to go after Hattusa? Or are they going to come over here to Kabul? Maybe. I don't know. Because they probably don't have as much loyalty. Spain, I was seeing a lot of red, but it looks like the religion's going down. We haven't actually paid attention to the religion game at all. But I don't think anyone is going to be close to winning the religious game. It's just a little too late. Like, that just doesn't really happen. So it looks like we're probably going to have one more episode. I think let's try going to like 75, and then we'll do like the last 15 turns in the last episode. Luckily, we are pretty peaceful, so no one's going to declare war on us. And I think as long as we have the automation running, we can get to the end screen. So as long as no one destroys us in the next 10 turns, we should be okay. If someone declares war on us, we might want to, you know, pause the game or something and then put a cut in it. But I think let's just keep going. You see how slow these turns are going? So if we would be playing 500 turns, oh my gosh, it would take forever. I mean, I guess we could have done 500 turns because we did go quick. So they're going to be able to pop out the rockets probably before turn 500. But man, I wouldn't want to wait because there's so much potential that they just keep destroying these rockets sites, and then yeah, it'd just be terrible. Also, I wonder if anyone's building any nukes. Korea, I think they would show up, right? Yeah, they would have to show up in a rocket site, right? Which we haven't seen any. I don't know. Also, that sounds like bombers. Yeah, that sounded like bombers, but who is using bombers? Who has an airport? Could have been a nuke, but I don't think so. Oh, you know what probably was Uric? Yeah, it's probably the fight over here. So Nubia ended up taking both of these lands then. Are they holding on to both? No, they are losing that one. Can they hold it? Probably not, because Scythia is pretty large. Hattusa, I think, is really hurting them, though. I love the Free City Trader. That's kind of hilarious. Nubia has been the poacher all game. All they've been really doing is poaching. I don't know anyone actually built an airport though, which is interesting. Baltimore still hasn't been taken over by the Korea. Luckily, I mean, the Korean are in a really good spot because they don't have to worry about any of their city loyalties, except maybe down here. But I think they have enough of border between these two towns that they're not gonna have to worry about it. Aztecs could have done a little more, I think, in this game. They really got screwed when they ended up losing one of their cities when it flipped. And Brazil finally built Sao Paulo. They finally built a town over here on the East Coast. Man, they would have built it a lot earlier. I think they would have been in a much better position. Buenos Aires somehow has managed to stay here too. Puche are okay, but they're kind of in the Arabia status right now where they're just holding on barely. So Nubia did end up losing it. Arabia declared war on Spain. Oh, interesting. Okay. Arabia's trying to do something. I don't know if they have enough troops to actually take it. They do have quite a bit of, quite a few field cannons, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. How's the Sydney Opera House coming? Actually, still hasn't started it yet. Yeah, especially since it's an Australian wonder. I thought they would have prioritized it a little higher. Hermitage is about to come out, and then we're going to see what the score looks like at that point. Yep, there you go. So let's go ahead and put a stop on the automation. Is this? That's a research lab. Oh, okay. You know, I don't think I ever looked at the research. No, that's a unit. Okay, the unit was kind of throwing me there. All right, let's look at score. Holy crap! They did it. Nubia came out of nowhere and took it. What? Because they had quite a few wonders, so they matched Australia's wonder gain. And because they have such a large empire, because essentially they just conquered Samaria. Samaria's 3 towns basically just flipped to Nubia. Nubia now has taken the lead. It's a very small lead. If Australia finishes a wonder, they will have the lead from them. Holy crap, though. Was not expecting that because they're pretty far behind. Actually, no. They're pretty even with technology and civics. I didn't think that, I thought they were out of it. I didn't think that they were going to make such a late push. Korea is also still a little far behind. Their wonders are at 60 versus 90, so they didn't gain as much from the Hermitage. And they're going to fall even further behind if Australia finishes the Opera House. So now we got to kind of keep an eye out for Nubia on whether or not they can finish it. So this is going to be a map that's going to come right down to the wire. I may just straight run the automation, not even look at the score next episode, just so we don't have any spoilers. Because, you know, if it's like all of a sudden turn, you know, 292 or something, and when we look at the score and Nubia's up by like 200 points, obviously that kind of ruins the who won. So, yeah, but for now, we're going to wrap this episode up here. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game comment, show your support. This is coming down to the wire, so it's exciting. I'll see you then. Bye.